type of situation. Always in charge.
2-minute warning.
John Elway wants to see Floyd Peters do is continue to rush just 3 men at him. That allows Elway to stand back there and just find his receivers. Tampa Bay has to find a way of putting pressure on John Elway. They felt that they had an advantage with Reynolds, Mayhew, and Mack going man-to-man against these inexperienced wide receivers.
Buccaneers do have 4 down on this first down and 10. And they are bringing all 4. Elway flushed right, caught and dropped. Ray Seals made the grab, and the clock is down. Well, it stopped momentarily.
It'll always stop after a quarterback sack, but they'll rewind it as soon as possible.
2nd and 10. And again, a 4-man rush. Elway goes right. Tries to get out of bounds, and he does at the 30-yard line. A gain of 4. The clock stops with 96 seconds left.
That was a real good changeup by Floyd Peters. Mark Wheeler comes out of the game. He's limping a bit. Sean Price back in. Got to have those fresh pass rushers. But remember, they're dealing up here in Mile High Stadium. They haven't experienced the 4th quarter against John Elway at this rarefied era.
It's 3rd down and 6 at the 29. Tampa Bay leads by 7. The Broncos operating with no timeouts left. And a 4-man rush by the Buccaneers again. Elway goes right, pulls up, and fires it out incomplete. It'll be 4th down. Jimmy Williams, number 54, in the face of John Elway that time, the linebacker. Roderick Thomas, beg your pardon.
But good news for the Broncos. They've clinched at least a wild card spot with this final score from Seattle as Pittsburgh joins the losers today. Teams that had to win, but didn't.
4th and 6. From the 29.
But who would bet against John Elway?
Again, a 4-man rush by the Buccaneers. Elway deep across the middle. Dropped, but it'll be 4th down. It goes over to Downs. Tampa Bay has the ball.
And a huge win for Sam White and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Just following the ball now. Let's get out of here.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are on the verge of winning their 5th game of the year. And they are just 1 minute and 23 seconds short of winning on the road against an AFC opponent for the first time since 1980. The difference in the game was a muffed punt by Glenn Milburn. Roger Jones in his face, recovered by Jones at the 15. And then a touchdown pass from Craig Erickson to Courtney Hawkins deep in the end zone. The Raiders have won here 6 times in the last 10 years, but look at that, 9 times have come here and only won 1 game.
And I'm sure that one of those 9 teams was my old team, the San Diego Chargers, but I'm not real sure.
As the saying goes, nevertheless. The Broncos are in the playoffs by virtue of Pittsburgh and the Jets both losing today.
No magic for John Elway this time, Vern. The effect of having inexperienced receivers and a crucial injury to Rod Bernstein earlier in the game was just too much to overcome.
It was a huge victory for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Sam White, who lost his first game as a head coach to this Denver Bronco team. That was in 1984, and he was then with the Cincinnati Bengals. And you just saw a rare sight. Sam White congratulating an official.
He'll congratulate just about anybody he can get his hands on.
The Buccaneers win it 17-10. The only touchdown for the Broncos came on an 8-yard run by Reggie Rivers in the first quarter. We'll be back in a moment.
cold, try Phoenix, where the Giants look for win number 12. And in Dallas, with the Cowboys looking for win number 11 against their arch-rival Skins. Come in from the cold to a place where style points and playoff berths are always rewarded. Prime time is next.